Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to Shipbreaker, where I am hopefully finally going to get to actually taking the reactor apart from the ship. I know I've been saying that for a couple of episodes, but there just happens to be a lot in the way for me to get to the reactor. So hopefully this time around I actually get around to doing it, because I've been teasing it for a while and now it's time to deliver. Before that time though, I still intend to get rid of these panels, so that I just have the actual insides of the ship left, and that I can then carefully get that reactor out of there. Especially the bottom part of the ship is important, because that's the part where the reactor hopefully is going to fly out. Hopefully. Now, the bottom part is mostly clear, but there is still one larger panel here. I'm not sure if this is actually movable. I think it's better to try and get rid of that other side panel first. Oh, hold on. You still need to get delivered. Nanocarbon is still worth quite a bit in this game. Tethers are straining. Come on, buddy. Get in there. Now, in the meanwhile, I can salvage some more storage bins. I think it was 48k a pop. Pretty expensive. This is a damaged computer terminal. So just scrap metal at this point. This is nothing at all, really. There's a seat here. It's probably the pilot seat. Some mechanical component here. Door consoles. I think it's another 18k for a door console. Now I am wondering how well attached this part of the ship actually is. Another storage bin.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Come on. Gone. Okay. Is this thing good to go? Is it still attached? I think it's still attached. It does not want to leave. And that probably has to do with it being part of the cockpit. And the cockpit might still very well be attached to the rest of the ship. So let's see if I can get rid of these support beams here. Because I think they are the culprit. Oh, thing is going a bit hot. Let's get rid of this. And this. This. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. The bottom one. Here's another bit. That might do it. Can you move? I think it is moving. Tether? No, the tether... Well... This thing is no longer where it was. Yeah, the whole part's clear. It's moving very slowly. But it is moving. So I can potentially just toss this whole thing into the processor and just be rid of it. And I know that there's still some other salvageable parts on there, but I just want to get rid of this nose part. It's going to cost me a whole bunch of tethers again. So be it. It's also a huge part of the... Oops. It's a huge part of the ship. So it's quite valuable indeed. We'll get a few more tethers. Just the tethers. Oxygen. Yeah, might as well. Alright, that thing's getting there. I hope it's going to be able to pull in. This part also seems to be pretty clear now. Oh, slow down. If I speed this thing up significantly, then it might actually nudge the other part in.
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded.
Okay. Right. That's the bow gone. Now to look at the stern. Starboard side / stern. Let's see, how attached are you? Pretty attached. What's the cause of that? It's holding on somewhere. Is this plate still attached? Yeah, because that's the majority of the ship. Or hold on, is it? Seems like I'm able to push it out of the way. Very slowly, but it's going. Yeah, it's moving. The trick is, where do I leave this part? Is it? Yep, it's moving all right. That reactor better not be attached to that. No, the reactor's not attached. The challenge, however, is going to be, can I get this thing to the processor without the furnace saying, om nom nom, I want that thing. I think I might just be able to just sort of wedge it around the ship. And then to get the tethers to pull it into the processor. Now you're pretty much where I want you to be. And now I can get torn free. Good. Very good. Right, can I do the same thing here? No, that tether's already straining. Keep going. At some point the ship actually becomes quite light, and this can pose a risk. Because sometimes you can actually manage to get yourself in trouble because you pull your ship away too much and you make it really quite difficult to actually get that ship properly salvaged because it's too close to the furnace, for example. Just gonna salvage some more electrical terminals here. Still need to get another 12 electrical components.
Salvage secured. Credits
This is speeding things up nicely. 15 parts. 16.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
There's another, what, 3 here? Oh no, actually there's more. She also got that bit up there. Alright, tear it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tether it. 1, 2, 3. If you could all follow me, that'd be great. Because then we're all going to go on a merry trip to the barge. Because that puts me at 20, 17, 18, 20. Good. Go.
Salvage secured.
21,
Credits deposited.
22, 23. Let's see, you guys can come along. Oop.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Crap, did I damage that one? Well, it might be a bit damaged, but it's still fine. Oh. We're still holding at 22. Hold on. No, it does seem like they're all there. Shit. So I just have to find another 3 parts somewhere. Lovely. Alright, you. Please head towards the processor for further refining. Oh crap, no tethers available. 5 minutes left. It is worth getting new tethers. Quickly though. You can see at the top of the screen the Southern Ryan 2 Gecko class transport is slowly but steadily losing hull integrity. There is less and less to salvage of this ship. Alright, please make your way to the processor. I still have to find 3 more electrical components. The ECU, the reactor, and a bunch more metal. Metal is the easiest one to find. Alright, fuck it, it's time for the reactor. I wonder how well they have attached this thing. I'm hoping that if I could just get rid of some support beams, that's going to be enough. Crap, this thing doesn't want to go. Fine. Just need to get access to this bit. Okay, that's gone. Here. And this. Please don't start melting down. This little square. And I also need to get that one. Whoa! Reactor's melting down. Shit, 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 shit.
Reactor meltdown sequence triggered.
It's still fucking stuck? Oh no. No, 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 no. No, it's not melting down. But that reactor sure as hell is not a happy camper. How the fuck is this thing still attached? And how do I get rid of it? Is it this support beam? Oxygen, 39 seconds. I have to get new oxygen. Two minutes 20. Reactor is slowly losing pips. Not good. Go, 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 go. Get that reactor. Once that thing starts to destabilize, it's going to take half the ship with it. And that's not an exaggeration. That thing will actually take half the ship with it. Where are you still attached? Time for some slightly less sympathetic means of doing this. Uh-oh. Come on, reactor. Meltdown imminent. No! Fucking go. You're free. Tether. Quick. To the barge. Now, please. Shit, I better get away from here. Boom. Oh. Ah, shit. There goes the reactor. That's 4 times. I have never been able to salvage this thing. Ever. I just don't know how to safely detach that reactor yet. And it's really quite frustrating. At least I was able to sort of clear the reactor from the rest of the ship before it detonated, or had its meltdown. So that makes it a little bit less of a damaging event. But still, I would have really liked to actually salvage that reactor. What you got there? Reactor plate. Oh, my shift's done. Oh well, I can probably still get the other parts of the shift done. The other parts of the work order. 2 million. Courtesy of the nanocarbon paneling and computer terminals. Nice. Okay, one more shift on this ship. Someday I'll be able to free those reactors, but this is not that day. The ship is at a really weird orientation. Probably got knocked off a bit when that reactor went critical. This part is moving, but it is really heavy. That's 9,500 kilograms of nanocarbon parts. We have a coolant pipe. This thing seems ready to get into the processor. Was that the reactor shield? Yeah, reactor plate. Well, part of it, I think. Alright, you're going off. That's the reactor plate salvaged. How are we for metal? Still need to get a bit of metal done. Carry on. Now, larger chunks of metal, you can either go with a very, very cautious approach and just try and very gently get rid of all these support beams, or you can just cut them out like this. It's generally a little faster. Not necessarily the prettiest solution, but it does work. Unfortunately, it's not quite detached yet. And that's the downside to that tactic. Yes, it works, kind of. The problem, however, lies in it can still be attached by the smallest of margins, and you just have to find it. Get this chunk off. There are small parts of metal flying around everywhere, but not the large part of metal that I'm hoping to get clear. Nope, still nothing. Damn it, come on. See, this is what I mean. This is why I'd much rather salvage larger sections of nanocarbon, because they are generally just detachable if you cut through some of those construction, or what is it, cutting parts. But in this case, it just doesn't work that well. Alright, that's a lot of aluminum. Let's orient sideways. No, it's still attached here in the corner. Cut. Up. Up. Come on, buddy. I know you're clear. How about a tether? No? Tell me. What is keeping you here? As you can see that the grappler is... well, it is grappling with it. Just not quite strong enough. But neither are the tethers, and that's weird. What is it that's holding you in place? The light? No, I find that hard to believe. There you are. Alright, that should be my salvage done for the metal. And then I just need to get the electrical parts. If I'm not mistaken, then we still have the reactor control room back here. Behind those doors over there. And that's where you can generally find a few more electrical parts as well. The barge is down there.
Salvage deposit
Oh,
accepted.
that is a
Credits
computer.
transferred.
No, it's a data drive. Oops. But this is a computer terminal. And as such, an electrical component. So you're coming with, and you're going over there. You're going into the furnace. There.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
2 more electrical components. In 10 minutes. That's perfectly doable. Let's get these things out of the way. You link to that, you to that, and you to this. I'm starting to get more comfortable with linking parts together and then trying to get them all out of the ship at the same time. He said as he fucked up another tether. Are you free yet? Yes. Good. That's going to make getting those parts out a bit easier. So you are going over there.
Deposit accepted.
The reactor. Well, what's left of it, which is not that much. Still connected to these, I think, coolant pipes. Still attached. Come on. What is holding this thing in place? Because the pipes are all gone. Or are they? Oh, here. Possibly. Nope. Now I can cut into this thing to my heart's content, because now it's no longer attached to anything. Right, time to get some oxygen.
Deposit not
Over there. Just figuring out what my orientation is. Still got 7.5 minutes left. So it is worth going for some oxygen and just getting a bit more time to work on this ship. Whoop. Oxygen. Right. 2 electrical components. We get an electrical component here. That's that computer terminal. No, you're not escaping me this time. What else?
secured. Credits deposited.
That's a storage box. No, that's an electrical computer terminal. Where? Oh, this whole row! Oh, I completely missed that. Attach, attach, attach. Nope. Whoa. And now I want all of you to head to the barge. Which just so happens to be there. Are they all gonna make it there? In a bit of a wobbly pattern, but probably yes. So that's more mechanical, electrical components than I need. But that's fine. Yep, job done. Alright, now I can start cutting into the skin of the ship and hopefully get a bit more metal salvaged. going to get these parts done. It's going to be a bit of quick and dirty cutting to make sure that I can still get some parts salvaged. Still attached.
Cutter, you got 5 minutes left in this ship.
Yeah, we've got it. 5 minutes.
Before they turn the lights out on you. We wrap.
Ah, come on. Jesus, surrender. What is holding you in place? See, this thing understands what my intent is. It's heavy, but it at least understands what the intent is. Okay, goodbye seats. It's another part, and this thing is not quite clear. Where do you think you're going?
Raw material processed.
There is one more thing that I can try, and that's just to drag the whole ship into the processor. Or into the furnace. Whereas I think in this stage, the furnace would be better. So just tether the whole thing. And see if she slowly wants to move to the furnace. And she does, in fact. Albeit very, very slowly. It's the last of my tethers done. I'm moving it at 0.05 meters per second. No, this is a waste of my time. It's not going to work. More metal then. By the way, I think that this is going to be the last episode of this series. I have done, at this point, 5 episodes on it, and I've noticed that the interest is starting to wane. So I'm going to be moving on to a different game. And, well, I hope you have enjoyed Shipbreaker. I would recommend you keep an eye on this game, because it is still in early access, and that means that it is still going to get additional developments. It's still going to get probably more stuff added to it, more ship designs, for example, is what I imagine. So keep an eye on it, and if you like it, then by all means, go ahead and go get it. It's a nice and relaxing game, up until the point where you get to the reactor. And overall, this is a game that I generally play in the evenings with a bit of jazz music or something similar on, just to unwind after a day. And I imagine that, and that's probably going to be one of the last dad remarks, I imagine it's going to be one of these games that I just play as I am, well, either in one of those sleepless nights again, or otherwise busy with my child, because this is an easy game that you can pause at any given time, as opposed to various other games.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
At this point I have 60 seconds left, so I'm just trying to see what else wants to fly off this ship. Oh, hello. Oh, no, 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 you're a fuse panel. I'm not touching that. Whoops, whoa, 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 where are you going? Furnace.
Material deposited.
I think that slammed off to the side somewhere. Oh, you're a poster. Where's the barge? Here. And here's the ship. Oxygen critical. No, not really. I got 90 seconds left. And 28 seconds on the shift, so it's all fine. I wonder if there's going to be a shift that's going to be getting me any money. I wouldn't be terribly surprised if it's not. Because I managed to blow up the reactor. I managed to salvage some electrical components, but not even that many. I wonder. Let's have a look. 740... yeah. It is positive, but barely. Failed to salvage the ECU. That got blown up by the reactor. Shift complete. And with that 674, I think. 646. That actually made me almost nothing. Although I did get some knowledge about how not to remove a reactor. Which is... well, can be valuable, shall we say. Anyway, this was Shipbreaker. I hope you enjoyed this series. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. And I shall see you guys soon for other videos. And something else probably on the Thursday. See you then.